Yo guys, what's up? Episode 43 of Beasts of the Wild today, and we're hunting Asian pussy again, friends and relatives of the leopard, because the leopard population is largely indigenous to sub-Saharan Africa. The leopard cat, though, this one lives in Asia, mainly South and East Asia, but it is threatened, and when you're threatened, you become extremely aware. Poachers have to be careful even though this cat is very small. The leopard cats can show a lot of distinction between each other. Some have a longer tail, more fur or a different skull size, but we're not only here for pussy. The Asian mole shrew is a type of mouse, but its name is pretty well chosen. I also nuked its nest. And the next rodent that's running into his doom is the red-throated squirrel, also living in Southeast Asia and the Red River Valley of North Vietnam. It prefers high altitudes to ground level and gets killed by the chopper twice. Then we try to figure out if this shrew is more related to the mole than to the mouse. I would say yes, very blind. And before we move on, we do take down two members of the leopard cat gang again. It's a beautiful creature, but still it needs to be on the lookout for the wildcat, who is his superior. 12 VO to start off and a victory, and I already FedExed the specimen to Emma Watson for her birthday. Live ammunition then, because we need to help out another small village. The inhabitants are being murdered by a hive of Asian or Japanese giant hornets. I'm talking hive, because I spot 3 of them just entering this house. They also put up booby traps in here. People are aware that hornets are even worse than wasps and bees, but this one, it's a genuine killer. Another name for it is yak killer hornet. And does that say enough? I take out another hive with the airstrike because it has a 6mm stinger. That's 0.24 inches. No wonder that they are the world's largest hornet. They create nests by digging, prefer low mountains and forests, and they can kill you with one sting. They have an extremely potent venom in their stingers, and they inject a large amount into their victims. A lost 10v1 and a few wonderful antidotes they put in my ass. Time to go cat hunting again. This time I'm using my night vision. The clouded leopard has been spotted and tranquilized. It's another vulnerable animal. It has to rely on the zoo program to keep surviving because there are less than 10,000 clouded leopards left. Of course, it doesn't like grenades, it doesn't like flashes, but it knows that it's all for its own good. The clouded leopard can be found from the base of the Himalayan to China and also in Southeast Asia, which has a vast amount of wildlife. My god, they are active today. The best way to describe the clouded leopard's appearance is darkish and whitish with brownish / yellowish plaques. It looks a bit nebulous, to be honest. It looks astonishing, and I am so bummed I need to nuke him. All cats, they know how to hunt, and this one is no exception, but sadly he just met his superior. The chopper is coming in, and an awesome new carpet for my master bedroom as well. 8 VO, lots of leopards. Time to visit a croc farm in the Philippines to hunt for a small bugger, because the Philippine croc doesn't get any bigger than 3 meters. It's also known as the Mindoro croc or bukarot and does not recognize claymores. Now we are sedating them to take them into the zoo program because it's a crime to kill any Philly crocs. They are critically endangered due to exploitation and dynamite fishing. 4 VO, a victory, and I did have to explain a claymore incident to the local police. Last mission for today, sedate and capture a bunch of snow leopards who live in the Gobi Desert. Yes, desert. But at night temperatures drop, so it has a long thick white coat to keep it from freezing. It also lives in alpine and subalpine territory, so not only in Gobi. And as soon as I turn my back for one split second, it begins. First, a dynamite fisherman, then a snow leopard that gets a few sleeping darts in the spine. But I know there's more of them. I should reload, but I don't have time. And to make it worse, I waste ammo on the first one, so I can take out the other one, but I'm always gonna come up short for the initial one. Damn M21. I set up my claymores again to look for another Gobi villager, the Gobi bear. We already ran into him in a previous episode, but now we can take a closer look and sedate them to sell them to the zoo. The goby bear is actually a subspecies of the brown bear and is familiar with annoying tactics such as flashing enemies. I'm so lucky I don't get turned around too much. That would have been frustrating. So he lives in Mongolia, but he does not like the link with it. He's critically endangered though, and since we are talking about Mongolia, here's the Central Asian or Mongolian pit viper. Whoops, make that pit vipers. We don't know much about them, to be honest. Stories differ too much, but another win and 10 v2. We got 48 kills today. We got killed 3 times. And of course that means a slight drop in the KD ratio, but we're still at 16+. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.